Hello everyone, today we're going to unbox this BUZZmod Demon Slayer series Tanjiro. As you can see in the front of the boxes, we got open window, we can see our action figures with two changeable faces, and one is angry face and one is silly face. And this of course is the main selling points of the BUZZmod series, the soft clothing. And we have two Takana over there. And behind the boxes, we can see some official promotion photo, and hopefully our figure will be as good at this look. So let's jump right into it and open the boxes and see what is inside the boxes. Okay. As we open the boxes, we can see two layers, and as you can see one layers, we can see our main figures itself, and other layers will be full of accessory like the fire effect, the boxes, and let's take out all of them and have a closer look for the detail and see how the accessory looks in these boxes. So now we have take out all the accessory right here, and first of all we need to see our main character's figure itself, and with the smiling faces, our boy Tanjiro, and they have two changeable faces. One is angry faces and one is silly faces. We will put them on in the latest of this video. Next, we have to look at these Takana in the shoes, which this handle can be opened, but you have to be a little bit tight, you have to be gentle, as you can see like this. And another one, of course, is already pulled out sword, and is full of black and very detailed. The handle, of course, is full of details. It is very good. I'm very satisfied with the design. And next is the boxes. Unfortunately, the handle cannot be opened, so here is a little bit disappointing right here. The next is the sitting pad. As you can see, you can put the bending knees upon to the sitting pad like this. We will of course demonstrate in the later of this video. And the changeable hand, we got fist hand, we got open hand like this, and one holding hand for holding the takanas like this. But the handle is a little bit tight. You gotta be very careful to slowly put it in. I don't know others qualities will be like that, but in my cases, you have to be very gentle. And last but not least is the fire effect. The sun breathing fire effects here was very huge, and you can put up on the fire effects there to stand up like this. So last is the soft good clothing. As you can see in the edge of the clothing, there has a wire in there for you for like posing easily. I think it's very good, and we will put them on in later of the video. Now let's look at our action figure itself, Tanjiro, to see its articulation. For the articulation, the head can turn 360, but the neck is seemingly stuck here, so we will demonstrate the neck movement later. The upper body part can move downward like this, upward like this, and it can also turn 360. The hand can upward like this, but the joint there at least to be too tight. So when I move upward, yeah, I have to be very gentle. Can move forward like this. Here the figure is a little bit tight, so I kind of have a little bit difficulties to move them backward. The joint can move like this 90 degrees. The wrists also have a joint to move inward and outward. The other hand as well can move the same, moving forward and backward. The leg can move up front like almost 90 degrees. The knee can knee down 90 degrees. The foot can point down, up, and the tip also can be moved. So this basically it is articulation of our boy Tanjiro right here. So now we will look into the neck. The neck now it currently seems a little bit stuck, so I try to pull them downward to make it move. And as you can see right now, the neck is can be moved downward like this, can move upward like this, but be careful, don't move upward too much, otherwise it will be stuck in there. You gotta be like a little bit hard to put them down again. So this basically is our articulation of the figures. So now let's change the faces and see how the other faces look in our figures. So here's you gotta open the faces, but you gotta be very gentle. I don't want to like damage it. The back of the hair is a little bit ponky. It may hurt your fingers. Just like so. So this is the angry faces. So personally, I think these angry faces is more accurate looking than the smiling faces. But what do you think? And let's look at another faces. So this is the silly face faces, and I have no comment on this accuracy, but it's just very funny. So now we also see how to change to the bending knees accessory. So as you can see, the knees only can bend down 90 degrees. So if you want imposing more dynamic poses, or you want the figures to be kneeling down, so you have to change these kneeling accessory. You gotta put them out first, then change the kneeling accessory in it. So now we changes the kneading accessory. As you can see, it's go like this. And of course, it can sitting on the sitting pack. You can put them on very tightly. And for the foot, you can also put them down to change it in the bending knees poses. So it can give you more dynamic poses choice for you to pose your figures like this. So now we will demonstrate how to wearing the clothing. So as you can see, our figures itself, the hand may be a little bit too big for the clothing. So personally, I would take out the hand first for convenient purposes to wearing the clothing. So pull the arm backward for the convenience for wearing the clothing. So I will adjust the wire for more appropriate poses to wearing the clothing because I don't want to damage the clothing. So it may take some time over here, and honestly, I think it's pretty easy to put them on. But the hard part for me, I think, is you need to adjust them after you put them on, and be careful. The back of the hair will damage the clothing. So here you can see me adjusting the wire. And the Takana can also put in right here, as you can see right here. You have to like little bit gentle because the bell is little bit tight there, and you may adjust the clothing before put the Takana in, like this, and put the clothing back. And now we can have the normal looking Tanjiro. And behind the back, you can see it's looking like this. And the front, it looks like this. And I'm pretty much very happy with its look. I think it's very good looking. And yeah, it's very beautiful. Of course, there's boxes there. And let's see how they put in. So after several attempts, I finally can put the boxes behind Tanjiro itself, and it's a little bit hard, and you got to worry about the balance after you put the boxes on, and it's very easy to fall as the balance. Maybe Nezuko is too heavy in it, but overall it's very good looking. As you can see, the result is like this. And talk about the balance, and it have not given you any stand, so you have to be very careful. And here is some demonstration of him holding the sword. And of course, we need to talk about the fire effect. As you can see with the fire effect, you can pose more dynamic poses, and like this, the simple holding sword poses with the fire effect will be very dynamic right now. I'm very happy with the fire effect. So let's look at the height and size of our figures. So as you can see here, our figures is around 14 centimeter height, around 14 and 13. So comparing with other brand products, this is Bandai model kit. I think it's pretty amazing. We got similar height with Nezuko, and it'll be shorter than Rengoku. I think is very good to pose with them, and with some dynamic poses or little bit drama poses. And let's see how the BUZZmod posing like. So final thoughts of these action figures, I think it's really good. I'm very happy with the qualities and its movement and the poses. And if you like this video, I hope you can give a like. I hope I can see you in the next video. Goodbye.